Hey internets, what's going on? It's Scott, I'm back again today, and how's it going? I hope you're having a great day. I haven't done a huge amount today related to vlogging, anything like that, so I thought I still better get to it for you. Didn't really get out, even though today is probably the nicest day we've had in a long time in my city. If I'd had the time, it would have been amazing to get out and do a first test flight for my drone. But there'll be plenty of time for that in the future. I spent the last little while now trying to figure out like what I'll even talk about today. I always want something to be interesting to you, or at least, you know, like entertainment wise, but like I just want to bring something across that's informative in some way, but also relates to what I'm going through and what I'm doing for my business. So in my photography business, I mainly shoot architectural photography, and I want to provide a better experience for audiences to view the projects that are built by the architects. And I want to use at least a little bit of drone footage in it. So I picked up a drone, right? And in one of my other videos, I mentioned that the rules and regulations for commercial are absolutely crazy, but the rules for recreational use were pretty much a gray area, and it was like, what? It was just weird. Anyways, today Transport Canada came out with an update and new rules for recreational use, and I've noticed like a bunch of people are up in arms, and also, but many people are rejoicing as well. Many, like pretty much all the rules that I could tell were all the exact same as commercial use under the exemption policy that they made up, which the exemption policy was pretty much like, you're screwed. You have to apply for the SFOC to try and be able to fly your drone anywhere. So now it's pretty much the same for recreational users. Like in my city, I don't think anyone would be allowed to fly a drone. I'd have to go, I don't even know where, maybe somewhere out in the, way out into the country, but then you start to wonder if you're gonna run into like a smaller airport. I don't understand what's going on with drone use and the craziness behind a lot of people. On the CBC article, there are so many comments of people coming out of the woodwork that absolutely hate drones and are totally against drones. I had no idea. Maybe as a creative, I just think that these are amazing tools for us to enhance our creativity, document, create, but everyone sees everything else in such a negative way. Perhaps they've never seen any good news or heard of any amazing creative stories that have come out of drones so far. Even since my other video on my drone, I still can't understand what all these rules are meant for. I liked watching a video by Alan Yu. He's another YouTuber, and he referenced like old footage in his video about snowboarding and snowboards. He had like these old clips of people saying how dangerous these new snowboards are and how they shouldn't be allowed and how many problems they're gonna cause. And he couldn't help but relate that to the way drones are being interpreted right now, and I thought he was bang on. I thought that was so funny. Drone incidents have increased over the last 3 years, each year. Well, why do you think that is? Because drone popularity has increased each year over the last 3 years. More and more people are flying them, so you're going to see more. What they failed to mention was the percentage, because by not mentioning the percentage of incidents, we don't know. Has it increased? There's more, but there's more people with drones. Has it actually gone up or down? We don't know. I think one of the good things a recreational drone flyer could do would be to create a YouTube channel that documents what they do with their drone. Document how you use it safely. Document how you fly it, how you shut it down, where you're going and how safe that flight was, and how you show the footage you've created from it as an artistic use. Let me read you a couple of comments from the CBC article. Here is what Naomi Forbes says. How do these awful things affect wildlife, birds, insects, etc.? Does anyone care? We really have to become better stewards of this planet. Dude, I seriously, oh, she's trolling. Alright, what else is on here? Let's see what we can find. The next comment that kind of made me laugh was Mr. Joe Fontaine. No photo. I'm glad these rules are in effect. I don't want people flying their toys on my property. And if I lived in a city, I don't want the damn thing looking in my condo windows. I love people like Joe. He flatters himself. No one's gonna look in your window, Joe. And what's on your property that's so amazing that everyone's just gonna go over there and fly their drone and land on it? No one's gonna land their drone on your property unless it's some kind of emergency landing because they're doing something safely. It's not like when the drone lands, there's gonna be a million little men jump out of it and attack you. Should we do one more and then we'll kind of focus on a good one? And it's gonna be Jim Redmond. He also doesn't have a photo. I strongly believe that recreational drones need to be. If they aren't, it's inevitable that something catastrophic is going to happen because most drone flyers aren't exactly responsible. Oh, Jim. Who is Jim? How does he find this information, or how does he come up with this information? I don't understand. I like a few responses to Jim where people are just like, what the hell? Those are just 3 of the weird comments that came out of that article, that these drones are just going to ruin the world. If you have any thoughts, criticisms about these regulations for recreational users, drop a comment. Now we're just left with this end of the video and no drone footage to cool music. Thanks, Transport Canada.